Hey, friends. Another scorcher today. One of the things we like to do here at Chainsaw Conservation Components, aka CCC Racing, we'd like to develop new parts. Pistons, bars, carburetors, anything that the market really needs. I kind of concentrate on stuff for going fast because, you know, stock saws are a little bit boring. Sorry, boo hiss, those of you who love the stock saw. Come on over, I'll put a real saw in your hands, and then I'll give you a half dozen names of guys who can kind of change your whole experience. But anyway, Wiseco, that's a company makes pistons for us, we design. I certainly don't design them all by myself. Plenty of smart dudes help me. Engineers, machinists. Believe it or not, guys who won't even speak to each other will all impart confidential knowledge to me in the quest of let's all just go fast. So, a lot of pistons we develop are for models that you can't get anymore. Currently over there, Wiseco's working on a Dolmar 166. Years back, guy named Lee Harvey, Uncle Lee, up in Connecticut, badass dude. Best collection of 100cc plus saws I've ever seen. Makes me salivate just thinking about it. I may need a moment. Anyway, he had some pistons done by Wiseco, but they are pretty much a dead stock replica, which is fine, except those big honking saws have a squish of like 65 thousandths and are pretty much just a slug of iron moving up and down inside a cylinder. So we made a lot of changes. It'll be, I don't know, maybe half the weight. We'll see. Single ring centered on the intake. 1 millimeter ring out of a Nippon piston ring in Japan. Beautiful work. Anyway, that's coming up. Lots of other models over the past 4 or 5 years. I think we've done about 30 models. Couple of them abject failures. First starting off, we did things that nobody had tried yet, and a couple of those things failed big time. So I destroyed 2 brand new ported ms661 cylinders owned by guys who were good enough to beta test them for me. Cheers, gentlemen. We replaced the cylinders, of course, but anyway, since then we have a great cylinder or a great piston that works with those. Show you a couple of kind of what things look like. They come with stickers. Yay, everybody loves stickers. Little velvet bag like you're getting a bottle of Hennessy. Warning label telling you, hey, if you destroy stuff, that's all on you. 661, which one is this? Big bore, pop-up, single ring. It's a work of beauty, it really is. Light, much lighter than the OEM, even lighter in this case than the OEM standard bore. And a real popular one, especially racing season, 5 cubes. Everybody loves them, 372. Slab-sided, but a little different. See if we can get this up here on our contra cam. The flat tops for racing, they have an ever so tiny tooth owl pop up right in the center, but they're light, they're fast. And the builders out there who build fast 346s, 372s, 3140s, 181s, 281s, 288s, now that I think about it. These guys know what they're doing. They take even more weight out of these in places that they don't think their design needs the extra weight. Show you one more since I mentioned it, the 3140. Now this is for guys who run the board and stroked. 3120. I'll go over the stroking of those cranks here shortly. But this big, beautiful bad boy, I believe this is the 4th or 5th design on this piston, not just by us. This was our first crack completely from scratch. We went with no windows. Mostly at the request of Sean, because he had a design he thought would really take well to this. And in fact, he went ahead and did his own windows. No windows, Sean's windows. The reason you can do this with a windowless piston, 272, 3140, if you want windows, you pop this puppy in the middle, you put windows in it that exactly match your transfers and your porting. You don't have to deal with what somebody else thought would be a great idea. If you've got the great idea, you can prove it by kicking their ass in the cant. 3 cuts. 2.5 seconds? Yeah, might be possible.